Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. मैं kapil.sarangi and you're watching Kate Gaming. And आज की वाली वीडियो में we are going to look at the game of the year 2024. उससे पहले हम गेम देखें, I would like to show you this post जो chess.com India ने किया है. So yeah, let's see it from the beginning. The post talks about the player of the year, no doubt, Gukesh Tamuraju, the world champion. And yeah, chess kid Anish Sarkar is like the youngest federated player in the world. Definitely deserves the spot. And creator of the year, our favorite Levi Roseman Gotham Chess. And woman player of the year is Ju Wenjun. Commentator is also Levi. And book of the year is The Unknown Fisher. So कुछ लोगों को book वगैरह recommendation चाहिए थी. Maybe you can get this book. Honestly, मेरा कुछ ज़्यादा idea है नहीं, मैंने देखा नहीं है. But yeah, rising star of the year is Denis Lazovic, and move of the year is Rook takes f5 Vidyut versus Gukesh का game. I'm not sure about the game. को देखना होगा. You can let me know like कौन सा game है ये. I might be forgetting this. And at the end of the day, we have this game of the year, Ding versus Gukesh, game number 12. And आज की ये वाली वीडियो में हम उसी गेम को देखने वाले हैं. So yeah, definitely I would say it's a very interesting game, where Ding had the white pieces, Gukesh had the black pieces. And if I could recall correctly, game number 1 obviously Ding won with a very nice lovely French defense. Game number 2 was a draw. Game number 3 में Gukesh came back, and बाकी सारे गेम्स ड्रॉ हुए थे. एंड आई थिंक गेम नंबर 11 वाज अ विन फॉर गुकेश, एंड उसके नेक्स्ट गेम में ही लॉस्ट. एंड दिस इज दैट गेम. Ding, equalized the scores, something like that. ऐसा था game number 12. And obviously, 14th last round में we got Gukesh winning. Yeah. So let's see. In the game, we had Ding playing 1c4, e6, g3, d5, bishop g2, knight f6, knight f3, and d4. So yeah, we had a neo-Catalan जिसके अंदर the white never plays d4, or maybe he can go like d3 and try to develop the bishop with b3 and bishop b2 ideas. In the game, we had e3 apparently, and bishop e7, d3, he took, bishop takes e3, and bishop यहाँ पे ना निकल के it got to a very natural square. We got e5 from Gukesh, knight c3, knight castles, rook e1, and in the opening phase, nothing really looked that great for Gukesh. Usually in such positions, we see the c pawn is usually on c5, but जो knight था वो c6 पे था, and the bishop on g2 is great on this diagonal. So we had h6, a3, a5, h3, and bishop to e6, attacking and putting potential pressure on the pawn. King h2, rook b8, so that वो b pawn push करोगे. But now you can see the positions look really great for Ding, because the bishop हमेशा in the longer run is great. That's why he had to go rook b8. But तुम rook b8 खेल के भी क्या कर लोगे? You can't really achieve d5 because there is a pawn, there is a knight. कभी ना कभी तुम्हारा rook भी b file पे आके तुम white can go for b4 ideas. In the game, we had queen c2, rook e8, knight b5, bishop f5. And due to this potential pressure on pawn on d3, rook d1 पे खेला, centralizing the rooks. Knight went back to d7, queen d2, bishop g6, d4, e4, knight went back. Even if the knight is going back to g1, but it can still reroute with knight e2 and knight f4 plans. In the game, we got knight b6, queen c3, bishop f6, queen c2, and you see the reason behind this becoming the best game, or the game of the year, is because it's not really something कि यार तुमने rook sack कर दिया, queen sack कर दिया and you win. No, it's not really a flashy game. But ये छोटी detailing है, like moves like queen c3, queen c2 back, queen here, getting your knight to the game, and that is the positional beauty of the game. So yeah, a4 by Gukesh, knight e2, जैसा मैंने बताया, bishop to g5, and that's the first mistake. And you know what? Just look how Ding plays in this position. He starts with knight f4, bishop takes, putting pressure on c7, rook c8, queen c3 पे गया, knight went back, you can't really defend the pawn. बहुत ज़्यादा pressure है तुम्हारे ऊपर. The pawn goes to d5, queen d7, d6 and c5. जो move I think opening में खेल देना चाहिए था, it finally gets played. But look at all these pieces. Knight on b6, knight on b8 and rook on c8 is looking very bad. Knight hops into c7. Rook पीछे जाता है because it's being attacked and you can't really go over here क्योंकि you know it's still passive. Okay, here you have plans of f5, maybe get your bishop out and go for some sort of g5 plans as well. So that's why rook f8, bishop या e4 पे, knight c6, he went back and rook d8. Knight went back to d5, knight takes, pawn takes. अब इस बेचारे knight को there's not really a good scare. He has to go back. If you go forward, obviously you lose your pawn. यहाँ पे still you lose your pawn, but यहाँ पे knight under attack पे रहता. So we got rook to c8, queen to d4, knight a6 and rook e7, queen b5 and d7. And you know what guys, इस position में you can't really do much. I mean I think तुम बार वगैरह देख ही सकते हो यहाँ पे. I'm not sure बार. Okay, maybe okay, you can't really see it. मैंने जानबूझ बंद कर रखा है. It's 4.9 का advantage. It's 4.9 का advantage for Ding. Rook to c4, queen e3, rook c2 and bishop d6. It's like वो नहीं होता तुम्हारे पास एक sniper rifle है, you're just putting the bullets and you're ready to shoot. Now जब भी ये rook हटेगा, the bishop is eyeing on the rook on f8. And my guys, in this position, Ding Lijian played rook g7, rook sacrifice, and Gukesh wins the game. Sorry, my bad. In this position, Ding played rook g7 and Ding wins the game because if you take, पहले तो मैं ये कहता हूँ, if you go here, there is just simply just take and mate. But अगर तुम take करते हो, there is bishop f8, king f8, you make a queen, queen is back, queen f6 check, queen f7, queen h6, king e8, queen h8, queen f7, sorry, queen f8, and yeah, that's a checkmate. That's why Gukesh resigned after rook g7. Guys, ये था the game of the year 2024. I hope you enjoyed the game, enjoyed my analysis. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel and smash that like button as well. So आज के लिए बस इतना है. Kate Gaming signing off. Goodbye. Peace.